Hello everyone, I'm Jason Khoo from Go Pure. Once again, welcome to Go Pure Lifestyle TV series. Our aim is to bring a series of quality lifestyle programs, sharing useful tips, advice, and even interesting plays for you to discover. Live well, eat well, and sleep well. These are our three core values here at Go Pure. We will be talking about a range of topics related to this with professionals. You can find more of our videos on our Facebook profile, YouTube account, as well as on our website. If you find that our video benefit your lifestyle, please do like and share them on Facebook. And if you are watching us on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button below. Thank you so much. For today's topic, we'll be talking about nutrition for the elderly. Here with us again is a nutritional therapy who has appeared in our earlier episode. Let us welcome Katharine. Hello Katharine, nice to see you here again with us.
Thank you. It's very nice to be back here again.
So, Katharine, do tell us one common question that a lot of elderly people ask. How do they know whether they have got all the nutrition they are required?
Most of the time they don't. Very commonly they don't. That's not surprising actually, because most elderly, especially those above 60 years, they have very poor digestion. Whether it's the chewing, all the way from the mouth to the from the chewing of the food in the mouth, all the way down to the enzyme for digestion, which is lower in older folks. Yeah, and then the absorption rate is also poorer. So it's very, very common to see that they don't have enough, like very common, that they don't have enough nutrients from the food that they eat. One other thing that does not really help as well, apart from the digestion, there is also a lot of misinformation and a lot of misunderstanding in the market. Like for example, my mother-in-law, right? She believes that nuts and seeds and legumes and all those that has this nuts, seeds thingy is bad for health. So she refused to eat any of this. No beans, all types of beans, no nuts, no soy, no seeds. So she refused totally to eat all this because she believes that if she eat this, she will get gout. So that's a type of So and and my mother refused to eat pumpkin for whatever reason, I don't know.
It's so nice.
Yeah, my late mother refused to eat pumpkin because someone told her that if you eat pumpkin, you will have cancer. I don't know who told her that.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a lot of this misinformation that they listen to, and then they get afraid, they are scared, then they don't want to eat. And by cutting out all this healthy food from the diet, essentially you're left with a very little small pool of food that you eat. So definitely there will be nutritional deficiencies, because as we all say and as we all know, that the more colorful you eat, the more different nutrients you get. So these are the two common things that I see: poor digestion and a lot of this misinformation going around.
Is it common that normally elderly people have bad appetites, especially when it's time to have their own the normal meals?
Yes, they do. And how do you know that? Is because you'll find that the amount of food that you give them, that mealtime, they cannot finish. If you notice, even for children or adults, same symptom. If you notice that this is the normal food that a normal person would finish, but this particular person cannot finish, they probably eat half and then they will tell you, I'm full. Then 1-2 hours later, they will come back and say, "Eh, I hungry again." Then they eat very little. Then they will say, "Oh, okay, I full already. I really full already." Then you know that they cannot digest very well, and it's a chicken and egg situation. You cannot digest very well. You cannot get the necessary nutrient, especially your minerals like zinc. If you cannot get zinc very well, then your digestive enzyme is going to drop, because your digestive enzyme is made from zinc. You need zinc to get that digestive enzyme, so it's kind of a chicken and egg situation.
Are there any tips to prepare a simple and nutrition meals or beverage for like elderly?
There are a lot of good quality beverages in the market, commercial ones that I'm referring to, which in the hospitals they give to elderly folks or anyone who is not able to eat a solid meal. Yeah, so if you just go to a pharmacy anywhere, you just walk into any pharmacy, you just ask them that you need to get meal replacement powder. There are lots of different brands, and they are very good because they are formulated as a meal replacement. But if someone can still eat, they can still chew, they still enjoy their food, then I would encourage that you eat. Don't just drink the meal replacement. You eat, and then you use the meal replacement to supplement, because usually most of these meal replacement are formulated with extra vitamins, extra minerals, extra good acids, good fats and all that. So you still eat, and then throughout the day, maybe you can supplement the elderly with 1 or 2 small servings of this meal replacement to make sure that they get enough nutrients, right? To watch out for is some of this meal replacement can be very high in sugar, right? So if you are consuming in a lot, huge, big quantities, it's not good. So you may want to tell the pharmacies or to recommend a brand that is low in sugar, or for diabetics. So they can either get those that is low in sugar or diabetics. So that would be a better option, right? Then in terms of meal preparation, again, liquid, soft food would be good. Eggs are fine. Oh yeah, another misinformation that eggs cause cholesterol to go up. So yeah, so a lot of this. So actually eggs are fine, soft boil, half boil, if there is no allergy to it. Yeah, it's very good, rich in protein, rich in a lot of rich in choline, which is good for the brain. Yeah. Then the food can be blended if it's vegetables. Sometimes elderly folks find it difficult to digest because the fiber is very hard for them. So if it's blended, you can juice as well once in a while if you want to remove the fiber, but still retain the minerals. So can be juiced, or you can cook it until it's soft. Yes, the vitamin C is gone if you cook it that way, but you will still retain the minerals. Minerals are still there. Yeah. So if you cook it, you make it into soup. You can make gigantic pots of bone broth. Bone broths are just long boiling soup with a lot of bones, and then you extract all the minerals from the bones, you extract all the collagen from the bones, all go into that broth. So if you keep the broth in the fridge, it will coagulate, it will become like jelly. And then when you boil it, it will liquefy again. So it's really rich in collagen. Collagen is protein, really rich in collagen and minerals. And it's also very easy. If someone cannot chew a lot of hard food, you can use that as a base. Very, very good as well. And you can make in big batches for that. Yeah.
What about enzymes? Do you recommend people to consume like enzymes products?
Yes, you can have, well, if you can get hold of digestive enzymes, that is one good way. If you find that this person or or your parents or your grandparents is like very poor appetite, yeah, can give digestive enzyme, but don't give on empty stomach. Just give immediately before they start eating, so that they don't feel the burning gastric sensation from the enzyme. Right. Of course, another way that you can do is to give them apple cider vinegar, maybe just 1 teaspoon in a little bit of mix in a glass of water. If it gets a bit too sour, you can add really good honey, not those cheap honey that has a lot of sugar in it. No, like Gopio's honey is really good, really pure. Gopio, really good, really pure. You can add some in the apple cider vinegar, and then they can sip throughout the meal. That will help with digestion as well. So that's one natural way to help with digestion.
That's some awesome advice. Thank you for sharing. To add on, do you have any things that like links or promotion that you would like to shout out to us?
Yes, I have my Facebook link at Aman Wellness. You can just follow me there. There will be lots of live webinars, free live webinars, as well as a lot of nutritional tips.
Thank you, Katharine, for sharing your experience with us. It has been a pleasure having you with us today.
Thank you, Jason, for having me again. Very nice to see you again.
So once again, if you find our video benefit your lifestyle, please do like and share them on Facebook with the hashtag GoPureSG. And if you are watching us on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button below. Thank you so much. We'll see you again in our next episode. Bye.